The Melbourne Airport Rail Link project that is currently on the books and currently has $5 billion worth of federal government assistance, federal government money, has the potential to be a fantastic generational project. This project could ensure that the Melbourne rail system keeps pace with the incredible growth of Melbourne's west. By 2036, the city of Wyndham will be over 450,000 people. Melton will be over 330,000 people, and Sunbury will also be over 300,000. If this Melbourne Airport Rail Link project is built properly, it will also have incredible benefits for Shepparton, Wangaratta, on the northeast line, Wangaratta and Albury-Wodonga, on the Shepparton line, right up through will also be incredible beneficiaries of this project. Not only will these cities have a direct access into Melbourne, they'll also be directly linked to the airport, which is going to have incredible tourism benefits for the greater part of northern Victoria. The state Labor government in Victoria, they have a responsibility to build this project for the whole state. Premier Andrews is on record as saying that this project will not just be about getting people to and from the airport, it'll be a project for the whole state. Jacinda Allen has also spoken about the benefits that this project will bring to all of the state. However, right now, they are going to turn their backs on the people in the west. They're going to turn their backs on the people in northern Victoria, right through to Albury-Wodonga and beyond. The people that have been left behind by the state Labor government. So right now, if you want to catch a train out of Bendigo, you have one of 23 chances to get into Melbourne every day. Out of Ballarat, 24 opportunities, 24 services per day out of Ballarat. Geelong has 56. Shepparton and the greater region around Shepparton, which services about the same populations as Bendigo, has 5 services per day. It is an absolute disgrace that the state Labor government has simply forgotten about the people in the north. The northeast line, going through Wangaratta, Benalla Wangaratta and Albury-Wodonga, is commonly referred to as the worst line in Victoria. So this is the government has an opportunity to build a project using the federal government money to make it a generational project where they keep up, and they are claiming that they can't do this properly because of the cost blowout.
Well, when you consider— the member deserves to be heard without a conversation across the chamber occurring. The member for Nichols.
Thank you very much, Chair. So recently I have been asking some experts that work day in, day out in major tunnelling projects, train development projects, similar, and there's a lot of these projects going on around Australia right now. They cannot possibly see how the Melbourne Airport Rail Link project, which has 6 to 7 kilometres of tunnel, 2 station upgrades, 1 new station and 21 kilometres of at grade, they cannot see, these experts cannot see how it could possibly go past $12 billion. Now, there's currently $17 billion on the table because there's an Australian super fund also wants to invest with the federal and the state government's money. When you compare these projects with what we have with the Mall against what the Sydney Metro West project, which is $20 billion, it is 4 times the amount of tunnelling. So the Victorian government is claiming that a project that has 4 times the amount of tunnelling, 8 new stations, is going to cost the same as the Melbourne project. The Sydney Metro City and South West project at 16.8 has 15 kilometres of tunnelling, 7 new stations, and they are claiming this is going to come in cheaper than their project. It is incredible that the Victorian government is so brazen to not only hurt the people in the north of the state, which they have made an Olympic sport out of, but in this case, they're also going to burn the people of the west. They're going to burn the people of Ballarat, Melton, Sunbury, Werribee, all through the western suburbs, these areas of incredible growth. Because when the Melbourne Metro 1 project is completed in 2026, it's going to be at capacity. What they're going to do with all of those services that are at capacity in 2026, they're going to then run 6 services per hour out to the airport and say, we have now delivered Melbourne Airport Rail. It's going to be an absolute schmozzle for the people in the west who have already got their services running at capacity. So they take away from that capacity, they take away 6 to 8 services per hour, and they say that we have delivered Melbourne Airport Rail for a project that will probably cost around $4 billion to build this Melbourne Airport Rail without a tunnel, and then they're going to use $10 billion supposedly to do a $4 billion project.